Crillz, I hear you talking about wearing tutus and street cred. And, you know, you are actually a guy who has some clout. Like you have some, like, I have heard a very fascinating story from somebody about you with some kind of like prison term where you were then exonerated or something. Do you want to like fill us in on this story?
Yeah, so when I was younger, I was about 17. It's expunged now, so I could speak about it.
Dope.
When I was 17 years old, I was in a relationship with a girl for like 4 years. Thought she was the love of my life, all that stuff, which was one of my mistakes.
Classic
of course.
first love
Yeah,
story.
of course, yeah. It was actually one of my first, so yes, definitely. I got really upset because she was banging her boss, a 24-year-old at the time, and they worked at McDonald's, you know, Clancy, Staten Island, but whatever. So that happens, and I get really pissed off, and I carry brass knuckles with me because I had thoughts of doing something crazy. I didn't do anything crazy. I happened to just get picked up by my cousin, shout out Philly Blunts. He picked me up. We went to a party. We were smoking, drinking, doing whatever. And Philly, at the time, he took a girl outside with one of our boys. He was like, yo, I'm going to smoke in the middle of the street. I'm like, my G, you're going to get arrested. So I walk outside like a retard saying this. And as soon as he lights the blunt, a car pulls up. Guy lowers his window and goes, what's that you smoking? I like that smell. I go, it's none of your fucking business. He goes, it is my business now, and whips out his badge. Now I'm like, oh, fuck. Throws me up against the car, searching us. I don't realize I have brass knuckles in my pocket. Takes him out, goes, we're going downtown. I go to, you know, I get all that shit. I got bookings. They take a mugshot of you, this and that. Take shoelaces from you, all this crazy shit. So I end up doing about like, you know, 2 months just awaiting, sitting in Rikers at C-74, shout out C-74.
Because no one posted bail for you or something?
No, the whole thing is you await trial because they don't know if you're innocent or not. They can't just let you off.
So what do they think you did though?
They think because there was a woman in that neighborhood who got beat up with brass knuckles that it was me.
Oh, shit.
But the DNA says there's no blood on my brass knuckles. There's nothing on my brass knuckles to do that. So what people don't understand is the charge comes with a minimum of 3 years and a year probation. It's considered having a handgun with no ammo. Literally what it is. It's just people haven't seen that since the 80s. So like you would hear the cops be saying shit to me, like making jokes like, huh, what are you from the 80s? And I'm like, it's not funny. I'm arrested, my G. Like, fuck you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, like all the time, bro. Like, I was like, this is the stupidest question you could ask somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are you in the 80s? No, motherfucker. I'm 94. I was born. How am I in the 80s? Fuck you. Long story short, the motherfuckers are like, yo, the woman, whoever, like, goes, this ain't the guy. They showed a picture. This ain't the guy who did it. Then boom. Oh, we're so sorry. You know, you could leave. Just like that.
And you were in Rikers.
I was in it.
What?
So is that central booking?
No, central booking is where they take you and you're awaiting to go to Rikers.
Okay. Wow.
So you were awaiting trial, basically. They're like, you're
literally
the prime
awaiting
suspect.
trial. Yeah, prime suspect. Like, you did it. We're just gonna see how you did it, and when the woman awakes from whatever happened, or she sees pictures.
She
And
was
she-
in a
but did she?
coma?
We think, I don't know the specifics, but she got hit, so like she didn't really remember certain things. She got smacked in the head with brass knuckles. You gotta remember, things are deadly. You hit someone in the head with that, you're out cold. So, you know what I mean?
Huh.
What the fuck was Rikers like, dude?
Disgust, like just living. I was in the adolescent part at the time, so it was C-74 they called it, which is like most people who were there for like drug charges. So I don't know why my assault charge was there, something like that. But they were considering me a good behavior person.
So it was more chill?
It was more chill in a sense, but remember, people are all just angry. There's a lot of emotion going on. You don't want to be there. It's not your home. You don't get to know people's names. You don't care about people like that. Like, people be talking about something and you might just get angry because you're thinking about something. You know, you can't be yourself there, and that's what really restrained a lot, you know, of life at first. Like, because when you come out of that, you're like, oh, you feel like an animal. Like, people don't consider you a human when you come out of prison. You could ask anyone who's been arrested, even if you went not even to jail, even if you just got arrested and were put in that cell, your family's going to look at you a different way. Your friends are going to look at you differently. Their parents are going to look at you differently. It happened to me right on the spot.
And even though you didn't do anything?
Even though I did nothing.
That's
yes,
crazy.
I did one thing, carry brass knuckles and be a retard about it, but I was 17 years old. How can you blame a person? your girlfriend just got banged by a 24-year-old. I didn't think I was going to beat a 24-year-old. I wanted to kill the motherfucker, but I wasn't going to. So I said, fuck it. But I forgot them in my pocket.
Did you ever tell anyone, the police or a public defender or anything like that, that you were carrying those brass knuckles with the intent to beat up that guy?
Hell no. I kept my mouth shut. I don't speak to cops like that.
Yeah. So really it was that they were holding you because you were a suspect for another crime, but also for just having the brass knuckles on you.
Yes. Yeah. They were considering it, you carry brass knuckles on you, say, right? And Giulio's a cop and he gets you. He's going to think in his head, you're going to use that for deadly force no matter what. So if I didn't catch you, you were going to do something. That's just how they're doing it, right? First of all, you're not supposed to have that. That's considered a deadly weapon. Now they're going to throw a charge at you no matter what. But now when you have somebody saying, whispering in their ear going, oh, there was an old lady who was hit in the same neighborhood, not knowing that the neighborhood I was in at first, thinking about doing it, was the total opposite neighborhood of what was going on. But they don't know that, you know what I mean? So they were like, okay, this kid did it. It's easy. Fill the paperwork out. All right, we got him. Fuck him. Put him in.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how, case closed. We're done. But then it was like, nah, no case closed. What are you talking about? I didn't hit nobody.
Did you have a lawyer?
Yeah, of course. I forgot his name, obviously, but great lawyer. I was young, dude. I was very young. I had my parents there, thank God. Me talking about it, they're probably gonna be mad, but whatever. I don't care. It's like it's expunged. Like it's my life. It happened. Yeah. But it's life, man. I would never do that again. I have never carried a deadly weapon on me since.
All right, let's hope not.
You know what I mean? So I've been very good. I've been focusing on my music. I've been focusing on trying to be an actor, trying to do voiceover acting. That's really what I want to do. I've been passionate since a little kid about that. So I'm not trying to be focused on what happened in my life, but it's definitely a mistake that there was a lesson learned because I grew up real quick. In good ways and in bad ways. I've chilled with people who've done bad things, but I've made the right decision in leaving that and focusing on the right thing. When you surround yourself with the right people, the right things come. It's laws of attraction. And that's what I've learned my whole life. If you have bad energy around you, misery loves company, so it's going to come around. It's just, you don't need that.
Do you ever blame your friend who was smoking weed in the middle of the street, like while you were in jail? Were you like
my
pissed at
cousin?
him? Oh, was it your cousin?
No. Never blamed anyone but myself. At first, I can't lie to you, I blamed the girl for making me even feel that way. But that's the past, and past is the past. I will never blame someone else for my mistakes because you can't. It's childish. When you're sitting there and you're really thinking and you have hours to yourself, there's no fucking TV. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you're just sitting there. You got a pen and paper. You're going to write out your stress. You're going to take that paper and you're going to burn it, or you're going to put it in the toilet and flush it and say goodbye. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's no more feeling that way anymore. You can't when you're there. You can't when you get out of there because you're going to live the rest of your life killing yourself, blaming other people. Then you're going to get back there. That's how a lot of people go back. You want revenge, right? If you keep thinking about something, I want revenge. What am I going to do? Be a statistic? Go do something? Hell no.
The quarter pounder plug, dude.
Yeah.
Take you in.
Mm-hmm.
How long did it take you to eat McDonald's after that?
You the funniest motherfucker. Honestly, food wise, dude, I went straight back to food. I was cool with food. Food didn't bother me as much. I think the only thing that bothered me was the smells and like people talking on cell phones at 3 a.m. And it's like, dude, how the hell you got a cell phone in here? And why are you talking to your baby mama at 3 a.m? Like, stop it, please. I'm trying to sleep. You're 16. What the fuck are you doing? There's a lot of shit.
How the hell do they get phones in there?
Dude, there's a lot of corruption, man. Fuck that system. That system's a bunch of bullshit. They're so corrupt. It's crazy, bro. You could get more drugs in jail than outside. Like, you could be fucking licking a cartoon book and it's all acid. Like, dead ass, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's like, what the fuck is Leo licking a book for? Nah, he's just tripping. You're like, oh, all right. Can I lick it? You know what I mean? Like, I'm here for fucking 2 months. Let me trip the fuck out of it. What's
That's
going
crazy,
on?
dude.
I had a book, I think it was called The Little Bunny Follows His Nose.
Oh.
And on every page, there was a little scratch and sniff sticker.
Oh, God.
And it was the thing that the bunny was smelling. And while I was, sniffing it sort of sounds like the acid book that
Yeah.
you guys would hallucinate
But you were
with.
sniffing it.
I was sniffing it. Yeah, I was.
It's the
At
wrong
4.
book.
I love that. That's the wrong book, man. I was just like, he's smelling carrots. Yeah, I was smelling acid.
It's a little bunny who